The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Stick over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll work against the blitz. Caught, nice game left side. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Plowing up the middle, and he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. Fights his way through a tackle. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh, love this, giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Takes it in at the 21. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to the well again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, And you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This time it's a passing play. All in left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll run. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They're throwing it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. That's taken at the 15.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is second down. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third and 2, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Johnson up the middle. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, a give to Hill. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's caught. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
Gain of 12 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Working from the gun, Williams. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
From the gun, Johnson. Running in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gas your defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Vegas!
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. That one connects. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw this one. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Complete to number 15. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Now give it to Hill. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams on the play action. Looking to his fullback now. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
And if it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take them beyond their own 40.
It's a turnover on downs.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a 1st down, too.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of Culp. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he works this down to the 41. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Luther Burden now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is it on? Here we go.
Now run by Hill. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
What is it?
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears, 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Going with the screen to Johnson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Yes.
1st down, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
What is it on? What? Yes. Tempo.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
13 yards.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
We'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. Trying to plow ahead for the 1st. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
What is it?
He'll throw it. And they Don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Bears are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Vegas! What is that?
Handoff headed left to Hill. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
6 yards.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
What is that? Foul, start!
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Brings up 2nd
Dose of the hurry up here.
at the 2-yard line.
Whiskey!
He gets another shot here. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on
When
the
you get
play.
stuff like that
Brings
on a
up
2nd down
3rd
run, the
and
focus
goal.
kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
3rd and goal. One of the biggest moments of this NFC title game. Johnson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
This one is up and good. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's looking to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Shamar Turner ending that one.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to hit this one well. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Loveland working the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Williams. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be... First down, Chicago.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
What is it on? Cat.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Yes.
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay, remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken to the first round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done. But it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Looking in the air here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
We're putting way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Williams set to pass. Pass caught out right by Golden. He goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. To throw is Williams. Now set up the screen. Here's Adunze. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
What is that?
They'll run with Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin tacks on an extra point. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Buccaneers 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Sending them on the dive. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Into the hands of Campbell. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw here. Is complete to Cook. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Buccaneers gotta score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll go with his own keeper. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Caught on a slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He gets it headed right. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point
Setting up to pass. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Coming right is Hall. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Handoff now to Hill. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock. And that should clinch them this win.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just 1 step and 1 trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl.